Hello guys and gals. So in today's video I'm actually going to be trying out some viral makeup hacks. So I've got a few written down I'm going to try out today. I'm not 100% sure who did like each one. There's only a few that I know who like started it, but yeah, I'm just going to try them out and see if they work for me. So if you want to know what hacks I'm going to try out and if they work for me, then keep on watching. So the first hack, I'm not sure who actually, I can't remember who did this, but I've just seen it floated about a few times. It's basically filling out your brows with some brow powder, like really messily, and then cleaning it up with a baby wipe. So I'm not really a brow powder kind of gal, but I have this one from this little trio from Collection, so let's give it a go. Okay, people put it on quite messily, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take the middle shade from this because I think that's closest to my eyebrow. So, okay, take a bit on a brush, and then all they do is like just go through it like that, quite messily, so it's all coated. I'm actually going to mix a bit of the light with it because it looks a bit dark. They do this just so it's all like coated, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the lightest shade on its own and then do the fronts. That looks disgusting. Absolute hot mess. I hope this works because I'll cry if not. Because if it don't work, I'm just gonna keep going. Like, I'm not gonna just take it off. Yeah, I don't really use powder. This is why I've only got this powder, whatever it is, powder trio set. Okay. I'm looking like I've got slugs on my eyes, but that's fine. I'm gonna take a baby wipe. And I've actually got acrylics on, so this might be easier to clean up. Let's just hope it works. I think the eyebrows are a bit dark for me, but the tops. To be fair, it's actually not looking that bad once I've started to clean it up. It's alright. I wish I had like a bit of like a, I don't know, I feel like it's too dark for me, but it's okay. Yeah, I think that's actually worked alright. It'd be better if it was like a better shade for me, but you know, that's fine. But like, I love how the brows are looking. Look, compared to that, it actually looks quite nice. Just quickly do the other one. So that's both the brows done, and I'm actually not mad. I just wish it were a better shade, but like they do seem a bit boxy at the front, which I'm not really a fan of, but that's, you know. But yeah, I'm actually going to do what I usually do with my brows and take some clear brow gel and then just brush them up like I would normally and see if it's, you know, still looks like how I usually do it. Yeah, they're definitely a lot darker than what I usually do. But no, it looks alright, it looks the same, just a bit darker. Yeah, I like that hack. I think I just needed a better shade to work with, but other than that, it worked alright. Like, my brows look full, and the only thing is that the front, I'd probably just leave the front and then just go over like normal, just to make them less boxy. But yeah, I'm actually overall happy with this hack. So the next hack I'm quite scared about. So I can't remember who it was, but it was on TikTok and like everyone were like trying it out. I've never tried it. Basically, you moisturize your skin, then you apply translucent setting powder very lightly, then fixing spray, let it dry, and then primer, foundation, and all that jazz. So I think I'm going to give it a go, but I have got dry skin, so I don't think this might not work for me, but, you know, why not try it? I'm moisturising before, it should be alright, so let's give it a go. Take my Primark moisturiser. So I don't know if they give the I don't know if they give the moisturiser a chance to set, like soak in. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes and then put the powder on. So I think the moisturiser soaked in a bit. There's still a bit of a tack to it, but I don't know, I'm not sure how long. But I'm going to take now my translucent powder. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder, and I'm just taking a fluffy brush because that's what they use, and then I'm just going to tap it and put it lightly all over my face. This feels so wrong. It's meant to leave your foundation looking flawless. It's meant to keep it on all day, so yeah, I'm just going in lightly. So you will put a light layer on, so yeah, I think that's as much powder I'm going to put on. And then you take your setting spray, fixing spray. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Illuminating Fixing Spray. And then let that dry, and then onto foundation. But before I want to do this thing concealer before I do foundation, and basically it is with your acne, and obviously you can see I have acne. She basically gets concealer on a brush and then she packs it on the spots, but she doesn't blend it out, and then she'll put her foundation on like normal. So I'm gonna try that after this is dried and I've put my primer on. My face feels so weird, but yeah, I'm gonna take my e.l.f. putty primer and I'm just gonna prime like my nose, chin, like mainly my T-zone. I can't describe how my skin feels at the minute. It feels weird. Like, in a way, it kind of feels silky, if that makes sense. So, I mean, hopefully this works. Oh god, hopefully this works. So then, after you've primed, you go in with foundation, but I'm going to try that concealer trick today. So, I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just going to dab a bit of my hand, and then I'm going to pick it up with a brush, and then just go over each spot that I want to cover. And it's meant to, like, really cover up the spots. So, take this brush that I use to cut my creases with, and then I'm going to take a bit and then go over the spots I want to cover. So I'm going to go over this one here, just pat over it, and then you don't blend it out, you just leave it. See, I have a lot of little spots, so it's like, yeah. I want to cover mainly the red ones, like really red. I've just got a beard of concealer, and then I think that's the majority of like the spots covered. And then she doesn't blend it out, I think, and then she moves on to foundation, I think. So I'm just gonna do my foundation like normal, go over with a brush and then go over with a sponge. So I'm gonna take my Primark foundation. This is the last little bit left. It's a good job I've stocked up in it. This is my favourite foundation from Primark, honestly. So good. I'm just going to take my foundation like normal, put it on with my brush, and just go into town. So I don't know if I can see a difference yet, like how it's going on. I mean, is it me or does my skin look like quite smooth? I'm not gonna lie, I think the whole you know, doing your setting powder and stuff. Might have actually done something. Like, I thought, because it's setting powder, I thought it was mainly for people with oily skin. And I thought, oh, it's just going to cling to all my dry patches. But obviously we moisturised before. And I think it actually worked really well. Like, my foundation is going on really smooth, and this is just with a brush, because usually I go over with a sponge, and I'm going to do that as well. But like at the minute it's already looking like really like silky and smooth. I'm actually like really impressed, and my spots are being covered beautifully. So that is another winner. But I am definitely like loving how my skin is looking. Like, I don't know if you can see it on camera as such, but my skin is looking quite smooth. Like, I am loving this. Like, my skin feels and looks good. Alright, I'm gonna go in with my sponge, my damp sponge, and I'm gonna do what I normally do and just go over some excess foundation. It's just gonna, you know, get rid of any like unwanted brush streaks. But to be fair, there wasn't any, and it was really, it's even doing this is just making it even more like smooth. I'm actually like really impressed. Like, I can't believe that this is my skin. Like, this is the smoothest I've ever seen my skin, and that's with still having spots. But like, my spots have been covered as well, so it's like, what is going on? I can't believe, like, even my nose is looking great, because my nose usually looks a bit like, but like my nose is looking quite good. I'm actually like really shocked. So I'm actually really happy with both of them hats, because look, you can't, obviously some spots, like, you know, you can't get away with like having bumping out, but you can't see the redness. And even though I used powder, you can still see like my glow, because I didn't use that much. So the next step I wanted to do was doing like your eye lift with the concealer. And I'm gonna take a lighter concealer, and then I'm gonna, this is basically to try and give yourself like an eye lift. I'm just gonna put a bit here, like that, here, and then around your nose, and then I think it's here as well, like that. So that's basically gonna give it like a facelift or something. So I'm gonna do like, I'm just gonna blend it out like I normally do. I'm gonna take my buffing brush and then go over with this sponge. I don't need to do compare and just do like normal. I think we should. In fact, no, I'll do it and then I can compare it to this side, and then, you know. Blend that out even more. Okay. I mean, I can't really tell a difference. But I don't know, what do you think? Like, I can't tell a difference. We'll try it again, and then, you know, overall I can see. So it's a bit. I mean, I can't really tell like a difference, but I mean, you might, but I like to just do it like that anyway, because I get more coverage, but whatever floats your boat. So I'm just gonna quickly set where I've just put concealer, and then I'm gonna do like my bronzer, and then we'll move on to the next hack. So I've just done my bronzer and all that. So the next hack is actually from Nikki Tutorials, I think. Basically contouring your nose. So what she does is she gets the bronzer and she basically bronzes her whole nose and then goes over and basically does it like, I'll show you. Yeah. So she covers her whole nose with bronzer. Great look, Bethan. And then what she does is she gets some setting powder, translucent, and then she will basically, with a sponge, you know, press it in to make it like bake in your nose contour. So I'm gonna do that now. So I'm taking that same powder that I used at the beginning. I'm gonna take it on my sponge. She does it with a sponge, and then I'm gonna just press it on like that, I think. I mean, I never really contour my nose, so and then she says to do the middle as well, so I'm gonna do a little here and then. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it there just to bake out. And while I'm doing that, I want to try something like myself. Like, I don't know if this is a hack or not, but like, you know, I'm gonna do highlight. So I'm gonna take this one because it's like nice glittery effect. I'm just gonna like tap it on my finger, but I'm gonna spray it with fixing spray wherever I can find it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna spray like a bit of fixing spray on, and then I'm gonna take my finger. Just gonna go in, and then I'm gonna tap it where I want it. Cause I think it was Stacey Marie, she was like talking about who highlighters, and she said that the best like pigment payoff is to do it with your finger, and that's what I wanted to do today. So I know this highlighter is already really blinding anyway. I just wanted to see what it would look like with just my finger, and yeah, and obviously this one has got like, you know, your glitter reflex and that, which is stunning. And then I think this has been on for a bit now. I'm just gonna dust it off, and then hopefully I've got a snatched nose. Okay, so the next hack is doing this like fox eye but with lashes. So I've done my like eyeliner quite badly, but you know. So what they do is when they put the lashes on, they like lift it up to the top of the liner. And then, what lighting? It kind of creates like a fox eye, so I'm going to try that out, but it's probably not going to go as well. So I'm taking the lashes from Unique Lashes in the style January. And then I'm going to put some lash glue on. I think they're pretty much there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the middle like normal, but then bring this out and up. Oh my gosh. Do the inner corner first. And then with this, it's gonna go up. I think it's supposed to go up like that to match where the wing is going. And then, I don't know if you can see, but that's it, like it's above. In person, like it doesn't, like my eye definitely looks like it's going up more, so I'm not actually disappointed. It actually looks alright, so I mean, it's probably not something I would do personally anyway, but yeah, I get like why people do it. It does look like, you know, your eyes are in. Just gonna do the quick one on the other side, and then we'll just round this video up. So that is all the hacks I'm gonna be testing out today, and this is like, you know, the finished look. So overall, I'm pretty happy with most of the hacks. I really liked the eyebrows were good. The only thing I didn't like is how, like, you know, they look a bit boxy at the front, but that's fine. And I think I wish I used a different shade, but, you know, I don't really use powder anyway. The doing whole moisturising and then the setting powder and all that, I really liked how my skin looked afterwards, and it still looks, like, really smooth. like. I really like that one. I also like the spot one, you know, covering the spots with concealer. That worked really well because you can't see any redness or anything like that. The concealer, it was okay, but I just didn't really see a difference. Like, I just, you know, it didn't really wow me, so I think I'm just going to stick to my normal concealer routine anyway. Nose, I'm not really a fan because it was hard to try and like cover up the bronzer afterwards. Like, my nose still looks a bit bronzed, not as much contoured, like, you know, there's still a bit, you know, if that makes sense. Lashes, I mean, I get why people do it, but like, it's just not something I would do personally anyway, and I just feel weird that it's up here, not like on my lash. But yeah, I do get why people do it, but personally I just wouldn't do it. I do like the hack, like I do like how it looks, but personally I'd rather just do it normal. So overall, it actually went pretty well. I'm honestly so blown away though by my skin. Like, I don't get why it's looking so good. So that is the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please let me know. Have you tried any of these hacks? Did they work for you? Or are you going to try some? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and then follow all my social medias. They're all linked down below, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.